Meow can play video games for 2 hours straight. Meow can scroll through TokTik until his thumbs go numb. Meow can binge an entire Netflix season and call it just one more episode. But ask Meow to sit down and study for 30 minutes. Suddenly, Meow acts like he's being tortured in the fish mines. And starting a side project? Meow promises to work for an hour, but 5 minutes later, he's already sneaking toward the fridge, pretending cleaning counts as productivity. Here's the paradox. Meow actually knows deep down that studying, exercising, or even cleaning his room would bring long-term rewards, but Meow still prefers the quick hits: video games, social media, TV. Why is that? Why do some Meows out there seem motivated to tackle hard stuff every single day, while this Meow would rather nap? And the big question is there a way to trick a Meow brain into liking hard things? Part 1. Dopamine. The answer starts with a tiny chemical inside a Meow's brain: dopamine. People often call dopamine the pleasure molecule, but that's not quite right. Dopamine doesn't make a Meow feel pleasure. It makes a Meow want. It's the craving chemical. Dopamine is the invisible fish dangling in front of Meow's face. Meow hasn't even eaten the fish yet, but the mere thought of it gets him running. To understand how powerful dopamine is, let's look at a Meow's distant cousins, the lab rats. Scientists once gave rats a lever. Every time a rat pressed the lever, electrodes zapped their brain's reward system with dopamine. They pressed the lever over and over for hours, forgetting to eat, forgetting to sleep. Some literally pressed until they collapsed. Then scientists tried the opposite. They blocked dopamine in the rats' brains. The same rats suddenly became so lazy that they wouldn't even get up for food or water. They weren't depressed. If food was placed directly in their mouths, they still chewed happily. But they had zero motivation to move for it. Here's the scary part. A Meow brain works the same way. Dopamine isn't about enjoying fishes. It's about motivating a Meow to chase them. Part 3. Dopamine tolerance. A Meow's brain has a rule called homeostasis. It always tries to stay balanced. Too hot, a Meow sweats to cool down. Too cold, a Meow shivers to warm up. Same with dopamine. When Meow floods his brain with video games, junk food, and endless scrolling, the brain adapts. It dials down dopamine receptors. Just like a drinker who needs more alcohol to feel tipsy, a Meow needs bigger dopamine hits just to feel normal. It's like eating candy fish at a 5-star buffet every single day. But soon if someone hands Meow a plain fish, Meow sneers, "Boring. Where's the tartar sauce?" So when Meow sits down to study, his brain compares. A textbook. One sad sparkler, or social media. Toxic fireworks of dopamine. No wonder studying feels unbearable. A Meow's brain has recalibrated. This is called dopamine tolerance, and it explains why a Meow struggles so much with hard things. His brain isn't broken, just spoiled by candy fishes and no longer cares for regular ones. Part 4. Dopamine Detox. Meow decided to try something radical. A dopamine detox. Picture this. If Meow eats candy fishes at a 5-star buffet every day, a plain fish feels like an insult. But if Meow gets stranded on a deserted island, starving, suddenly that same plain fish tastes amazing. That's the logic behind detox. Take away the constant, artificial candy fish, so plain fishes like studying or exercising become rewarding again. There are 2 ways a Meow can detox. Number 1. Radical detox. 1 whole day, no phone, no internet, no games, no junk food. Meow sits with boredom. And when boredom hits hard, suddenly writing in a journal or reading a book feels fun. Number 2. Light detox. Once a week, a Meow avoids one high dopamine behavior. Maybe no social media on Sundays. Maybe no video games on Wednesdays. It's like a mini reset. The point isn't to punish a Meow, it's to reset a Meow's brain, lower the tolerance, and make plain fish taste delicious again. Part 5. Reward system. Meow knew he couldn't detox forever. Fishes are fun after all. So he built a system. Work first, reward after. If Meow eats the candy fish first thing, like scrolling on his phone in bed, forget about studying after. Motivation gone? Instead, a Meow must flip the script. Work first, fish later. Example, 1 hour of study earns Meow 15 minutes of his favorite snack time. And after 8 hours of work, Meow gets 2 hours of guilt-free fun. The key? A Meow must never reward himself before the work. The fish only comes after. Part 6. 5 tricks to outsmart the Meow brain. Now that a Meow's dopamine levels are reset, he can also use a few clever hacks to make work feel less painful. 1. Gamification. Meow loves games, so turn work into one. Earn fish points. 2. Start small. Meow hates climbing mountains, but doesn't mind one small step. The trick? Meow says, just do it for 2 minutes. 3. Instant fish. Meow thrives on quick rewards. After finishing a task, give him a mini fish. Small wins keep Meow hooked. 4. Meow squad. Meow alone is lazy, but Meow in a squad? Motivated. 5. Identity shift. Meow acts according to identity. If a Meow says, I'm lazy, he stays lazy. If a Meow says, I'm disciplined, he starts behaving that way. Behavior follows belief. Part 7. The choice of fish. At the end of the day, dopamine isn't the enemy. It's the reason a Meow builds, creates, and survives. The question is, where does a Meow get his dopamine? From endless scrolling and other candy fish habits? Or from growth, learning, and real progress? A Meow doesn't need to kill dopamine. A Meow just needs to crave the right fish. A Meow doesn't naturally like hard things, but with detox, smart rewards, and a few tricks, hard things stop feeling like torture. So the next time Meow stares at a to-do list, Meow remembers. It's not about forcing discipline. It's about outsmarting the Meow brain. The only question is, which fish will Meow choose? The Meow says thanks, like this video. Toss him a subscribe. It keeps the fish coming.